how did this creator, that worked with the likes of Jenna Marbles and Olga K, go from getting 360,000 views in a month to averaging just under 3,000? This is the story of how Juice from the Box fell off. If you were on YouTube during the boom of the superhero genre, it's more than likely that you came across one of these bombastic thumbnails. Juice from the Box captured viewers' attention with his high-energy video reviews and his insane attention to detail. Some viewers claimed that he could almost predict what would happen in the next episodes. What set Juice from the Box apart from other YouTube reviewers was that he wasn't afraid to say when a show or movie was downright bad.
I'm telling you, this was complete bullshit.
He prided himself on always sharing his honest opinions and not saying whatever would make his fans happy. But it wasn't his opinions that caused his downfall, but rather something that started from his very first video. To explain Juice from the Box's fall from grace, we need to start at the very beginning, on February 1st, 2012, when he uploaded a video called VidCon, Opportunities in Motion. This video was an entry in a contest for a chance to go to VidCon from a YouTuber named The Greatest Ever, and although this was an innocent video, it would be the start of Juice's problem. Instead of carving out his own corner of YouTube, Juice would follow the big trends in hope of catching a break, something many smaller YouTubers still try to do today, with little to no success. There was a short period of time when Juice had a series called Music Monday, where he would try to bring awareness to different genres of music with a pinch of comedy. Juice admits his old content was cringe, but at least with Music Monday, he was trying to do something not many people were doing at the time, and for a channel with less than 100 subscribers, he got a decent amount of views. But unfortunately, with the crackdown of copyright regarding music on the platform, Juice was scared to continue the series out of fear that YouTube would delete his channel. So he shifted to doing what everyone else was doing at the time: challenge videos. This move quickly turned out to be a massive failure, because no one cares about a random guy doing the Chubby Bunny challenge when the likes of Glozell and Tyler Oakley have already done it to millions of viewers. On November 24th, 2012, we got our first glimpse of what would later become a big part of Juice from the Box's channel. He submitted a movie review to a channel called SourceFed for their series, Movie Club. Juice would continue to do these reviews for the next several weeks alongside his challenge videos. Early viewers of Juice would begin to realize a change in style around this time. He seemed to be trying new things to make his content more entertaining. He ditched the fake glasses and went from a stagnant style of filming to a style with more cuts and angles. He later revealed that the reason for this change was that a friend's girlfriend had some harsh criticisms of his videos.
My friend asked her if she had saw my latest video, and she ended up saying, she was like, no, I don't watch his content because he's monotone and it's boring.
Juice also revealed that his main reason for starting YouTube was that he wanted to break out of his shell after feeling like he couldn't be himself for the last few years due to toxic relationships.
He was like, rah, 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 and then you think things are better, and then no, it comes back up later, and you're just like, ah!
After making these changes and attending VidCon with a friend, Juice would travel alone to Playlist Live, where he would end up making a video with the legendary queen of YouTube, Jenna Marbles. This collab would lead Juice past 100 subscribers, as well as becoming a turning point in Juice from the Box content. We would start to see the signature Juice from the Box energy, as well as opinionated and skit-style videos. He created series based on days of the week, along with his own characters. One of these characters would end up catching the eye of another big YouTuber, Olga K. This character, simply known as Ondi, would allow Juice to collab with Olga K and another creator named The Carson Effect. Both of these collabs would grow his channel to over 2,000 subscribers. But, like many shoutouts on YouTube, new subs don't equal new views, so Juice saw very little change over the next year, and once again fell into the trap of chasing trends. On April 25th, 2015, Juice entered another contest, this time for a chance to go to San Diego Comic-Con to be a correspondent for DC Comics. This move would ultimately set up the future of his channel. Over the course of the next 3 months, Juice from the Box would crush the competition in each challenge that he was given, but sadly, Juice would ultimately lose in the final round. He would reveal at a later time that the people in the competition may not have been 100% faithful behind the scenes. He spoke about how they were telling him details about the second place prize before the final videos were even submitted. Someone from the previous videos also revealed that the winner of the competition allegedly had ties to people that worked the contest. This loss was a big blow to Juice's self-esteem, and after speaking with other creators, he decided he needed a drastic change in his content. Going forward, Juice would jump into the booming gaming sector of YouTube, where he was going to focus on doing Star Wars Battlefront content, since the new meta for YouTube was to focus on a niche. But like many of his decisions before, this would be a big failure. Juice wasn't happy doing one type of content, and he only chose Battlefront because he thought it would get clicks. While Juice was deciding if he should continue the Star Wars content, a video he made before the switch started to grow. It was a theory video about the Suicide Squad movie. This video would gain over 13,000 views, something that had only been done once before on Juice's channel. This video would be the spark that lit the flame for his comic book content. Juice would begin to gain an audience by reviewing TV shows like The Walking Dead, Doctor Who, Game of Thrones, and many others, but none of them were as popular as Gotham or The Flash. Also during this time, Juice would branch out to live streaming, where he would have over 100 concurrent viewers during most streams. Everything was going well. That was until May of 2016, where Juice made a video titled "Man in the Iron Mask Explained," where he spoke in detail about how the writing for The Flash hadn't been the best, and if his theory about a certain character being behind the mask was true, the show would have some major plot holes. It turned out that Juice's theory was correct about the show, which led him to go on a massive rant about The Flash's finale not making sense. This rant would gain over 100,000 views and over 2,000 comments, filled with people unhappy about Juice's opinion on the show. But even this mass wave of hate couldn't stop Juice. The channel would continue to grow over the next year and a half, gaining over 23,000 subscribers. Then, on October 20th, 2017, he uploaded a video titled "Is It Time to Cancel Gotham?", which was met with a lot of negativity from the fandom. This hate would lead to a follow-up video titled "Let's Talk About Bruce Wayne Killing and Crazy Fandoms," where Juice would rant about the negativity from the previous video.
Oh man, have I not seen a freaking fandom bitch and cry as much as I did in my last video.
This is the moment that viewers believe the Juice from the Box channel died, because the day following the rant video, Juice would upload another video claiming that he would no longer be making review videos, essentially putting an end to the content that grew his channel. To this day, fans still leave comments talking about how they missed the old days or that Juice fell off because he stopped caring about reviews, always citing the Gotham rant video. Until one day, Juice finally set the record straight about why he stopped caring about reviews. He pointed to a video that was posted on October 19th, 2016, titled "My Life Sucks Right Now," almost exactly 1 year before the infamous Gotham rant. Juice said he was going through some personal things in his life and that he was re-evaluating what he wanted. He questioned if he even liked doing review videos anymore, because the videos became repetitive and there was nothing really creative about them. He also felt that comic book content had a ceiling, and he knew that things would need to change if he wanted to be a bigger YouTuber, like some of the people that he admired. After Juice quit reviews, he took nearly 2 months off before returning with a new tease trailer, hyping the new direction of the channel. He was going to keep the nerdy niche, but instead of reviews, Juice was going to be making content based around a whole bunch of different fandoms. The only problem was, Juice actually didn't have a game plan. Instead of making a brand new channel with a whole bunch of content from TV, movies, video games, and comic books, Juice fell into the trap of posting what he thought people wanted to see, instead of making the content that he wanted to make. There were flashes of what a new Juice from the Box channel could have been, with his Rotten Tomatoes is Lying to You and the Blackhawks, Who Are They videos. But this new Juice would ultimately give up and return to doing reviews for Gotham, less than a year after saying he was done. The flip-flopping wouldn't stop there though. Within that same year of quitting, rebranding, and returning to reviews, Juice would once again rebrand the channel, this time changing the name to Bat from the Box, where he planned to only discuss Batman-related content. But like his previous decisions, this would fail as well. It was very clear that Juice wasn't able to regain his balance after quitting reviews. During this time of trying to figure out the direction for his main channel, he launched a reaction channel that started to grow and gain more views than his main. He also started a podcast called Batman News Weekly, where he would discuss all things Batman. Juice later admitted that the podcast made the YouTube channel obsolete because he didn't feel like making videos about topics that could be found on the weekly podcast. So, going into 2020, Juice's uploads on his main channel began to diminish, only adding to the dead channel claim. Then, on December 7th, 2020, Juice uploaded a video titled "I'm a full-time creator now," where he said that he had quit his job and was going to focus on creating content full-time.
But the main reason why I quit my job is just because I want to start working on something I'm very passionate about.
Going forward, the main channel would become a gaming channel, something Juice was always passionate about. But the switching to gaming content and the on and off again nature of the channel was too much for Juice to overcome. He went from averaging thousands of views per video to being lucky if the gaming videos broke over 100. But even with the lack of views, one thing was clear: Juice seemed a lot happier with the content he was making. That was until February 14th, 2021, where Juice would suffer a panic attack for the first time. This panic attack would lead to severe anxiety on a daily basis, as well as Juice being diagnosed with panic disorder. Juice would later mention that all of 2021 2021 was pretty much a wasted year for creating because he was constantly fighting to get back to his normal self, and to this day, he said he's not back to 100%. In 2022, Juice would make his most questionable move in regards to content. He niched down on what he called spicy content. Juice believed that it was possible to grow in this sector of YouTube because there weren't many creators doing this type of content, and those that did seemed to have success, and to some surprise, it seemed to be working. Juice was getting back to his videos, averaging thousands of views, and people were interested in the content. But just like every decision before this, a black cloud was on its way. Juice began getting demonetized for every video he uploaded. Even with appealing each decision, it would take days before YouTube would respond. This would have a big impact on the channel's growth because YouTube would no longer share the videos due to the dreaded yellow dollar sign. The demonetization of Juice's spicy content would cause him to pivot to doing commentary videos while he waited for YouTube's appeals. But these videos were such a different take on the content that he was producing that most of them fell flat, and Juice, once again, seemed to be following the trends of YouTube. On July 23, 2022, while watching a Twitch streamer named The Veil, Juice would donate for the chance to have his channel reviewed by bigger creators such as Point Crow, Connor Eats Pants, and Atrioc. This review would be anything but favorable for the Juice from the Box channel.
If you want to do whatever you're doing now, you should make a new channel, because I just think you're not getting any subs that are watching your videos.
Juice would later react to these criticisms and explain in a live stream that this review was what pushed him over the edge, stating, "I've thought about starting a new channel for a long time now because I feel the subscribers from the comic content are most likely hurting my views since they don't care about the new stuff." Now, this is possible. People have stated before that the YouTube algorithm works by sending out your video to a small sample size of people. If those people like the video, then YouTube would push it out to a larger group, and this pattern would continue as long as the video is being well received. In Juice's case, with his channel being built on comic book content, if YouTube were to send out his new content that isn't comic book related to old subscribers, they will most likely reject it, leaving him dead in the water. And it seems that Juice believed this himself because on August 13th, 2022, Juice uploaded a final video explaining that the channel was now dead. In a live stream on Twitch after the announcement, Juice said that he had plans on launching a new channel, but instead of approaching things like he had in the past, he planned to take his time. He said videos would be more thought out and scripted instead of just winging it, but most importantly, he wants to make content that he enjoys and doesn't want to feel pressured to make content that he thinks he needs to make. He does seem to be in good spirits though, making jokes about the new channel on Twitter and what he plans to do if this channel fails as well. In my opinion, I think this is the best option for Juice. It was clear from his first video that he never really had a game plan for YouTube, even though he's had some bad luck from time to time. That happens to all YouTubers. The best ones find a way around it. Juice seems like a creator who has thrown a lot of ideas at a wall, waiting to see what sticks. It's possible that the algorithm was against him, and he's proven that he can grow an audience, but the real test will be whether he can maintain a new audience if life drops another roadblock in his path. Only time will tell if Juice from the Box can finally become a successful YouTuber.